What's the point of having an electric car if you can't charge the car? It's the equivalent of having a gas car not being able to put in gas. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that we take it to service. Auto park, battery reduce, unable to charge, unable to charge, unable to charge. BMS A174. Yikes. However, he also said it might be the high volt battery, and I asked him how long it takes if it's back ordered. He said it could take about 2 months, which is crazy. Okay guys, so it was just like any other day. We went to go get food, we had fun with our neighbors, and I came back to the car. There weren't any issues, but I noticed a notification that popped up. So I did put in the service request in the Tesla app, so we'll see what happens. It's a good thing we're not going on any road trips soon. I mean, we got one coming up at the end of July. However, it says this, maximum battery charge level reduced, okay to drive, schedule service. So this has never happened before. This is the first error message that has popped up. Our car has 32,728 miles on it. It's definitely covered under warranty. However, I don't want to go through any hassle. I mean, I love my car because it's my car. So I'm hoping that it's just an issue that will just go away on its own, or it was like a glitch or something. But that's kind of what the status is right now. I just wanted to update you guys. This is happening right now. So I put in the request. I'll let you know what happens next. So it didn't charge, even though my charge limit is at 84%. Unable to charge, disconnect and retry. Huh. So now when I go charge the car, it's giving me the red Tesla logo death sign. I've never seen this before. Take a look. It's red. Let's try. Should charge. So one thing I noticed happens is when I try to charge the Tesla, on the app it says charging error, no power. Nothing has changed. I'm using my wall charger. It should be charging no problem. And normally this should blink green, but it's not blinking green. So we need to figure this out ASAP. It says charging completed, but I set it to 85%. So it should be charging now. Ruh-roh! Good morning guys. So it's day 2 with the car not being able to charge. So I'm kind of scared because what's the point of having an electric car if you can't charge the car? It's the equivalent of having a gas car not being able to put in gas, which just seems like a pretty urgent matter, right? Today I wanted to see, I just let the car go to sleep for a little bit, kind of reset, go into a deep sleep. Sometimes that helps. And we're gonna go ahead and check the car to see if that notification is still there and to see if it's even gonna charge. Because if it's not gonna charge, we have another big issue, and that's gonna be bad. So when I talked to Tesla service yesterday, maybe the person didn't understand what I was saying because they said, oh, we don't have anything available, and the earliest we have is like July 7th, which is over a week away. And that kind of makes no sense. Like, how am I supposed to be without a car for over a week? And they don't even want to see the car. So I get it, I know COVID and everything and supply issues, they're short-staffed. But I'm gonna go ahead and try calling Tesla service again today and see what they have to say. So I do have a friend in Tesla service and he went ahead and diagnosed my VIN and he said I do have a bad cell in my battery, which is why it's not charging. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen. We're gonna go ahead and check and see if the car is gonna charge and if it's gonna give me the same notification. If it is, I'm gonna give them a call today at the service centers and see what we're gonna do. Now, one thing I can do is call Tesla roadside assistance if I don't get any results and see if they could tow the car to a service center, and that way maybe the car will be worked on quicker. But again, we don't really know. And it's quite unfortunate this is happening, but I'm glad it happened while I was at home. Imagine if we were in Oregon and it happened and I couldn't even charge the car and we were like 2,000 miles away from home, we would be screwed. So let's go ahead and check the car. So we parked the car outside because we're scared the car might catch on fire. I know it sounds ridiculous, but with all the Chevy Bolts and because that's an EV car, and if a battery is potentially shorted, we don't want it to cause a fire. And I'm sure it's not gonna happen. Tesla's pretty good, but you never know, right? Wasn't there like a Model Y that caught on fire inside? So here it is. I'm glad the car's still drivable. But there it is. You can see maximum battery charge level reduced, okay to drive, schedule service. So it still says that. Damn. Let's go ahead and see if it charges. And the charge part opens, which is good. So let's see if it charges. I'm not hopeful. Well, let's just see. So white, ready to charge, green. That means it should be charging. See, it didn't work again. This should be blinking green. However, it's just a solid green, and eventually this is gonna turn red. And they should be, green bars should be here. This means there's a scheduled departure. However, it should be charging to 100 regardless, because I set my charge percentage to 100%, and yet the car says its charge is complete, which makes no sense. So here, look, it's on 100%, 0 kilowatts, 0 kilowatts. I get some voltage when I have the climate control on, but that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and give Tesla service a call at 8 o'clock. I'm just gonna go to the gym right now, just drive the car and see what happens. Maybe it'll go away when if I drive, probably not, but kind of unfortunate. I mean, I do love Teslas, but yeah. I did forget to say, the Tesla service guy told me to try supercharging it to see if I'm able to get a charge. However, based on the forums and past experiences, it's not gonna work, but I will try that just in case. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait till 8 o'clock, give them a call and see if they can see me sooner. And hopefully they could fix it quick, because when I saw on the forum, some people were waiting a few weeks because of the battery shortage or whatever. And they had to get like an enterprise car rental, which is gonna be horrible. I mean, why would I get an electric car if I can't even have an electric car? So hopefully if I do get a loaner, it's a Tesla, and it'll just all be good and it'll be done within 2 days or something. It's crazy I'm not the only one here though. Like, you would think I'd be the only one, but there's actually cars here just chilling. So we're at the supercharger. We're gonna see what happens. The supercharger, just plug it in. Let's go on this side. Plug it in. And it should start charging immediately. This should be blinking green. It's not blinking green. Let's see what it says in here. So the car again says charging is complete. Maximum battery charge level reduced. Next time, battery will finish faster charging. Okay, well, that's still not helping me because it should be done. So it still doesn't work even though the Tesla is in a supercharger. Yikes. So whenever I let my foot off the accelerator, I regenerative brake, so I gain energy back. So you can see on the graph here, it does show that I am getting energy, and there is a green bar that kind of appears here that shows that it is. But I don't know if I'm gaining energy back into the car because I am still going down. I know it's not that much, but I don't know if that helps. But I tried supercharging, it didn't work. But here it is, it shows that there's energy going back into the battery, but this might just be the graph thinking it's going in, but there's no energy going in because there's something wrong with the battery. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that we take it to service. Auto park, reduce, unable to charge, unable to charge, unable to charge. BMS A174. Yikes. Alright guys, I'm gonna try giving them a call. It says they're open around 8. However, when I looked on the app to schedule a service, you can schedule it from 7:30 even. So I don't know if they're open, I'm just gonna see. The beauty of where I live in Irvine is that there are a ton of service centers nearby. I mean, I'm gonna call 1, 2, 3, 4 service centers just to kind of see what the status is if one doesn't give me what I want. The main thing for this call is to try to get my car in sooner, as well as the possibility of a rental car if I could get a Tesla loaner, because I don't want to be stuck with a gas car for a while as I really need a car.
Thank you for calling Tesla. Please listen closely as our options have changed. Your appointment is confirmed for at To hear this again, press 1. For instructions on scheduling or modifying for your local service center, press 3. For assistance,
I'm glad I can talk to somebody.
before I connect your call to an advisor, in a few short words, please tell me the reason for your call.
Car won't charge.
Please hold while I transfer your call to the service center. Thank you for calling Tesla. Your call is very important to us. Please visit tesla.com/ordering for more information, or leave a message and we will return your call during normal business hours.
The biggest issue I've had, I don't know if you've seen my double charge video when I got double charged for buying the car, was that I couldn't get a hold of anyone. And when I did get a hold of someone, they didn't seem like they really cared about the issue, which is why I made the video, and then the news got involved, and then finally they did something. So if I don't get any responses from any of these service centers, then I'm just gonna go ahead and do a roadside assistance and say that my car can't be charged and I need to be towed to a service center. It's not a priority for Tesla to get your car fixed, even though it's not charging. However, if it's not drivable, then they have to get it fixed ASAP because you can't drive it.
Thank you for calling
Come
Tesla.
on, are you kidding me?
Your call is very important to us.
Nobody.
Thank you for calling Tesla. Thank you for calling Tesla.
Mother freaking Sanana.
Thank
Nope.
you for calling Tesla.
Let me try Irvine one more time since it is the biggest one. If I can't get a hold of them, then I'm gonna try calling the roadside assistant. Nope.
Thank you for calling.
Okay, so Tesla has a roadside number, I think, just on Google. Like, I don't know if I'm old school, but if you talk to someone on the phone, I feel like there's more of an urgency than just doing it through the app.
If you have been in an accident, please hang up and contact emergency services. Your estimated hold time is greater than 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Still on hold. It's been over 15 minutes. This is the emergency roadside line too.
Emergency roadside.
Hi there, my name is Chris.
Are you nearby any service center? Do you have enough range to make it to the service center on your own, or do you not have enough? What I can do is I can just let them know that you're bringing it in for a situation like this,
Okay.
where you can't charge, you can't have your wait. This is going to be for a 2021 Model Y, right?
Correct.
There is an alert as well.
So he's a super nice guy. He told me that this is a big issue. You should be able to address it ASAP. So he recommends going to the service center. He told me that he's gonna make a note of it and he's gonna let the service center know that I'm gonna be coming by. So he asked me, do I have enough range to get to the service center? I said yes. And he said, if you don't have enough range, you could always call for a tow truck. So didn't need a tow truck. I'm probably just gonna go there right now and see what they have to say. So I don't know how true this is, but I'm not sure if they're not gonna be able to work on the battery with the state of charge that high, so it needs to be lowered. So I'm blasting the heater and trying to like drive as horribly as I can to try to lower the range, but I don't know how much that's gonna help. Woo! It is hot in here. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. This way? Just park here for right now. I thought this place would be bigger. Okay, so we made it to the service center. We're gonna see what they say. This is the Irvine Service Center. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Oops. Okay, maybe not this side. Maybe it is over there. Holy, look at that car. That better be, look at that hood. It's like a brand new Model 3. Tesla service to the right. Let's pull forward right here. And here I am. Oh, I see. That place is huge. So right now I'm just waiting to see if someone will come help me out. If it's like any other dealer like Toyota, I just stay in the car until they're ready. Looks like someone might be coming. Nope, nobody's coming. Let's just wait and see what happens. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Teslas here. This is definitely a big service center. There's a lot of stuff over here. No wonder when you call, nothing happens. There's like one person there. kind of looks like IKEA over here. All these tires and windshields. Interesting. Definitely a warehouse. Okay, so I just talked to one of the guys, super nice. And he said it might be a 12-volt battery, which I'm hoping it is, and it's a super easy fix. However, he also said it might be the high-volt battery, and I asked him how long it takes if it's back-ordered. And he said it could take about 2 months, which is crazy. But it makes sense because of COVID and all the delays. So we'll see. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. We're gonna go ahead and talk to them and see what happens. I'll let you know what the status is. I'm hoping it's not the 12-volt battery, man. The H-volt, high-volt battery, because that would suck. Tesla lobby with black carpet. Very simple. Here is the service lobby. Got some K-cup action, but nothing's there. What the guy told me was that good news and bad news. The bad news, or the good news, is that they already ordered the battery because they already assumed it's the high voltage battery. The bad news is that it's the battery and it might take a while. So I'm hoping we can get a Tesla loaner if I don't have the car for a month or so, because it's gonna really suck if I can't do that. Maybe I could talk to another service center and see if they have a Tesla loaner, but we'll see. Michelin Pilot Sport All Season 4s have foam in the tires. You guys see it right there. I don't know if mine does, but it does have foam. Okay, so just a quick update. Irvine Service Center was super nice. They told me that it is the HV unit, but they don't know if it's a cell, a cluster of cells, or the whole thing. He did tell me that they did put the order in. However, he's not sure how long it's gonna take. He said most likely it'll take a week because I already have a service appointment for that date. So he's thinking it should be arriving by that time. However, he said in most cases, they don't get the order in for another 2 weeks, which means it could be like a month or so before you get the unit. Initially, he thought that the HV unit was able to be driven and charged. You just don't get a full charge. However, he was very confused and surprised that the car wasn't charging either. Now, based on the forums, it seems like the car doesn't charge when that notification pops up, but they were older Teslas, and he said like I should go get a lottery ticket because it's very rare for the newer Teslas to have this battery problem. I don't know if it's because I'm a YouTuber or something, but my luck for Tesla is not the best because I got double charged for a Tesla too. So I don't know why and how. It's not like I charged to 100% a ton of times, maybe like 5 or 6 times in my Oregon road trip. That's it. But he was super nice about it. He said that I could get an Enterprise rental car. However, I went to Enterprise, they had no Teslas. So he recommended I just bring the car home and keep it in the car. Don't use it too much. Use it to film YouTube content if I need to. But my appointment is in later next week, so we'll see if they have the part available and if there's any issues. But overall, I'm kind of disappointed, upset that it's just more of a hassle, really. But hopefully they take care of it. Hopefully I can get a new battery unit. That'd be cool. Okay, it's day 4 of the Tesla not being able to charge. Just a quick update. Nothing has really changed. The car still can't charge. I'm at 58% or 183 miles left. So, one thing to note is if the car does go into a deep sleep, which means if Sentry mode is not on, and if other things like your cabin overheat protection is not on as well, or it knows you're at home, it will go into a deep sleep and I will lose about 1% battery a day, which is true. I've lost about 1% battery. Haven't used it at all. Kind of unfortunate because I was thinking about it, right? If this happened to, let's say, my Lexus, let's say I got the car and I can't fill up the car with gasoline because there's something wrong with the fuel injector or the transponder or something like that. Friends reference. I'd bring it to Lexus and tell them, hey, I can't drive this car, it's undrivable. They say, okay, great. We'll hold on to the car, wait for your parts to arrive, and then when it does arrive, we'll fix the car. But here is a Lexus loaner in the meantime. Great. The reason why I say this is it actually happened. I had something wrong with like the rear suspension, so they had to fix it in the Lexus, and they gave me a loaner while that was being serviced because they had to wait for the parts to come and stuff. However, with Tesla, and this is why a lot of people, if you're in the Tesla service, you'll understand. If you don't and your car's perfect, you probably won't understand, which is totally fine. The car's undrivable, right? I told the service advisor, hey, the car's undrivable. Because at first he wasn't even gonna give me a rental or do anything because he said, oh, like, just drive it. But how can I drive it if I can't even charge the car? So it's like a cell phone battery when you can never charge it, right? It's gonna die eventually. So luckily he did set me up with an Enterprise rental car, which is like horrible because it's just SUVs or pickup trucks at the time when I was trying to get a car. And in this gas climate, like I'm not gonna spend like $100 on gas. But he said, and I said, hey, can I get a Tesla loaner because the car is undrivable? What do I do? So he said that when you create a service ticket on the app and it needs something that requires a loaner, like a big service, like an HV unit like mine, or something that requires a lot of time, then they set you up with a Tesla loaner, but it's assigned to you with the service appointment. So he said, on your service appointment in July 6th, I have a loaner for you for sure, a Tesla loaner, because it's a big service. However, because it's not a real appointment right now, he doesn't have a loaner for me, which kind of sucks. I love Tesla, but I really hope they improve on the service part, because first of all, I couldn't even contact anybody in the service department. I still can't. It's only through the app, which makes sense. They're trying to be with the times. I mean, look at the car. It's all tech and futury, but it's nice to talk to an actual person and say, hey, this is my issue, I need help, or follow up with them. However, I can't do that. But yeah, man, I mean, the car is undrivable. Luckily, I have the YouTube thing so I can work from home. I don't really need to use the car as much, but my wife, she drives everywhere. So she's driving my car and she has to fill up like every other day, which is like at least $60, $70, which is pretty insane. So the thing I'm trying to say is, I wish Tesla worked on their service because it's not the best, you know? I don't feel like, hey, this issue happened. This is not your fault. It's clearly a warranty issue. We're gonna take care of it, no problem. In the meantime, here's a Tesla loaner so you can still drive around and do everything you need to do. But anyways, guys, that was part 1. Part 2 is coming soon. As my service appointment's only like 3 or 4 days away. So we'll see what the estimate says. We'll see if they can even fix it. We'll see if they change only one part of the cell or if they change the entire thing. What type of loaner am I gonna get? Are they gonna give me a hassle? Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.